This here video is for mower stomping on YouTube. He asked me about my clutch setup and how I did it. Alright, well, you see here's the front engine pulley with the belt retainers and everything on it, and then you come down here to the belts, which leads to the clutch setup I have here. Each side's got retainers on it, but back to the clutch. Alright, right here is a double pulley clutch tensioner. It has a retainer in the middle to hold the belt from falling out from underneath it, and this retainer here just, if I remember correctly, it just unbolts. Oh, wrong way. It just unbolts, goes to the side like that, so you can take the belt in and out. And when I push my clutch pedal in, belt should fall out right through the bottom. See how it's falling? Alright, now it's completely out, so that's what that does. Now, with the clutch in place, the purpose of this setup is, one, more tension on the belt, less chance of it slipping while racing. Now, with that being that, the clutch, the purpose is to get it away from the transmission pulley so the belt will slip, so you don't have contact with it, so you're not burning a belt when you have your brakes on. Now, for me, this is a more effective way of doing it, running the two pulleys on the clutch. It's an easier way for me to do it. Now, my setup here, I always like to run some adjustment to this. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll show you up top. I have a bar that's threaded. It goes all the way to the clutch back here. It's a bar that's threaded, and it has a MTD side pin through it, which I can adjust the tension load on the clutch. I can tighten up my belt and loosen it at the same time. And all I gotta do is pull a pin on the other side here, so it's good at the track to have that. Alright, now we're on top of the mower here, and I have a two pulley setup, almost an exact replica of the one underneath. Here I have a half threaded rod. There's about an inch of threaded rod here, 3/8, and here's a knuckle for a MTD deck adjustment. And with having this, what you can do is you have about an inch play for your clutch to increase belt tension. Whichever way you put it, you thread it up, you thread it down, you can change it, and it's good to increase your belt tension if your belt stretches out, which is good to have at the track. Now, what I showed you underneath here, before I don't drop it, this is a like a idler tensioner, not tensioner, a retainer, belt retainer. This will keep the belt from falling off between the middle of the clutch when you go to press the clutch in. You'll see it's just bolted at the bottom. I just kind of tack welded it to the top here just to hold the belt from falling out through the bottom. Now, what's nice about this setup is you find a rod, a threaded rod with a hole in it. You can make one yourself. What you want to do is you want to stick it through there. If I can get it in there, and it'll stay. No, let me see if I can work this. Yep, there it is there. You take your pen, you want to stick it through the hole like that, so when you have your clutch upside down, you don't have a big bolt sticking up there. And most of the time you don't have a lot of room, and this is easy to disengage at the track or at home, wherever you are. You kind of want to make everything, quick disengage, easy to adjust, because it will pay off a big amount in the future. And then you just want to get rid of this. You just pull the pin out. If I can get a good grab on it. Come on. And you pull your pin out, you take that, you could drop your clutch rod, put a new belt on if you want. But that is how I do my clutch setups. Now, you don't have to do the double at all. You can just cut that in half and run one single. But To me, you don't have a lot of adjustment. This to me seems a lot better. I had a single on my first mower, my super stock, 1 or 2 races with it, and I knew I had to change, but that's just me. Hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.